And welcome back, everyone, inside Melching Field in DeLand, Florida, for the second game of our doubleheader. As Daniel Perrette gets a pitch fouled off, and the count quickly. Perrette has gotten ahead of Joe Butts, no balls and 2 strikes. The Winter Park order looks like this: Butts, Myers, Reedy, Beeker, Foytno, Maldonado, LaMarche, Miranda, and Hebel. The 0-2 pitch is a line drive into right field, a base hit. As coming on in right to make the play off one hop is Hunter Fornari. It'll be a leadoff single for Joe Butts, and Winter Park has a runner on first and nobody out for Darius Myers. The lineup for the Winter Park Diamond Dogs looks like this. It is Joe Butts, Adarius Myers, Luke Reedy, Cole Beeker, Jason Foytno, Zeke Maldonado, Luis LaMarche, Gerardo Miranda, and Colson Hebel. We did get clarification on how Game 1 ended before we went off the air. You could see it just on the edge of your screen that the runner, who is at the plate right now, Adarius Myers, picked up the baseball after Burke tried to scoop it unsuccessfully, picked up the ball and flipped it to Joe Burke. The play had not been called dead as Myers fouls that pitch off at 89 miles an hour, 0-1. The ball had, and they're going to call that catcher's interference, I believe, on Pregent. He reached in on the Myers swing, and it's going to be catcher's interference. So just like that, there's runners on first and second with nobody out for the ever-dangerous Luke Reedy. So first and second for Luke Reedy on a single and catcher's interference against the ace of staff for the DeLand Suns, Daniel Perrette, whose first pitch of the at-bat skied foul by Reedy, count 0-1. Perrette, the reigning Atlantic Sun Conference Freshman of the Year on the mound, deals his 0-1 to Reedy. It's a fastball, 87 miles an hour, that catches the inside corner, and the count is 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes the count. Checking the runner and the 0-2 delivery. Low and inside. Pregent, the butterfly stop behind the plate, and the count is 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, lefty on righty as Perrette, the DeLand left-hander, comes set at the belt, and the count is 1-2. The 1-2 pitch misses low and outside, and the count is deuces wild. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes on the 3-hole hitter in the Winter Park lineup. Set from the stretch, the lefty, and the 2-2 delivery is a fly ball pretty deep into right field. Ranging back is Fornari. He'll make the play. Tagging from second and ahead to third goes Joe Butts, and Winter Park will have runners at the corners with 1 out here in the first inning for the first baseman, Cole Beeker, in the cleanup spot. Runner on the corners with 1 gone here in inning number 1. Winter Park and DeLand scoreless after the Suns snapped Winter Park's winning streak in Game 1. First pitch, runner will go. Pregent's throw will come down to second. It is not in time. A stolen base by Adarius Myers, and now it's second and third with 1 out. And a 1 ball, no strike count on the first baseman, Cole Beeker. Next pitch from Perrette to Beeker, in there for a strike. Count even 1-1, lefty on lefty, as Perrette faces the cleanup hitting first baseman in Beeker, as the 1-1 delivery swung on and missed, and the count on Beeker moves to a ball and 2 strikes. Perrette, the Stetson left-hander, looking to get a big second out here in inning number 1. The 1-2 delivery from Perrette elevates the fastball at 89 miles an hour. It misses the zone, count 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, your count on Cole Beaker. And the 2-2 from Perrette. Sliced foul off the screen, and we'll do it again. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes on the cleanup hitter as Winter Park looks to strike first against the top pitcher on the DeLand Suns rotation in Daniel Perrette. Perrette set from the belt, deals the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off again as it'll head back into the parking lot, and we'll do another 2-2 pitch to Beaker. Number 7 pitch of the at-bat in this appearance for Cole Beaker is forthcoming. The 2-2 from Perrette is a pop fly into shallow left field. Coming on and making the play, they will not test the arm of Mark Townsend, so the unproductive out the Suns need they get by getting Beaker to fly out. And now DeLand will try to once again leave a runner in scoring position. In this case, it would be 2 if they can get Jason Foytno. First pitch is sprayed foul down the right side towards the batting cages as the count will begin. No balls and a strike on Foytno. The 0-1 pitch from Perrette. Bouncing ball foul down the first base line, and Perrette a strike away from again leaving runners in scoring position. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch from the left-hander is a fly ball down the right field line. It is tailing foul. We'll head towards the Winter Park bullpen, and we'll do another no ball, 2 strike delivery. Coming set from the stretch is the left-hander, the 0-2 from Perrette. In there, strike 3, inning over. Daniel Perrette strikes out Jason Foytno, and the inning is over. A single and a catcher's interference do no damage for the Dogs. We go to the bottom of the first inning with your score. It's the DeLand Suns 0, the Winter Park Diamond Dogs 0. Bottom half of inning number 1 as Hunter Fornari will foul the first pitch he sees off, count 0-1 against the starter for the Winter Park Diamond Dogs, Ryan Stumpfig. No balls and a strike on Hunter Fornari as his next delivery is inside for a ball. Count even on the FGCU Eagle, 1 ball and 1 strike. Count even 1-1. The right-hander Stumpfig's 1-1 fastball at 85 miles an hour comes inside on Fornari, and the count is now 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike is the count, the 2-1 delivery. A high fly ball deep into left center field by Fornari, but tracking it in center is Jason Foytno. He's there to make the play, and Fornari is retired on the fly out. There's 1 gone for the third baseman, Garrett Wallace. The lineup for the Suns looks like this: Fornari, Wallace, Townsend, Hutzel, Burke, Pregent, Omohundro, Dixon, McNamara. First delivery of the at-bat, fouled off down the right side by Garrett Wallace, and the count begins. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1 the count, righty facing righty, Stumpfig facing the third baseman in Garrett Wallace. The 0-1 delivery inside to Wallace, and the count is aces wild on the 2-hole hitter. It's a ball and a strike on Wallace, the USC Upstate Spartan. The 1-1 delivery catches the zone for a strike. And Wallace finds himself down in the count, 1-2. Wallace, the everyday starter for the Suns, at third. 1-2 pitch, high and tight for a ball, and the count on Garrett Wallace back even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count from the right-hander. Stumpfig out of Winter Park comes set near the letters. The 2-2 pitch bounced foul down the third base line, and we'll do another. Count remaining 2-2. Stumpfig with the bases empty, still working from the stretch, working exclusively from the stretch is Ryan Stumpfig as he'll come set and deal the 2-2 pitch. It is a chopper down the third base side, charging and making the play. The throw to first will be scooped by the first baseman for the Dogs. That's Cole Beaker. He makes the play for out number 2. There's 2 gone. The bases are empty for Mark Townsend. Townsend will try to get the Suns' offense going here in inning number 1. Neither team has been able to score against the respective starters here in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch misses low and outside to Townsend, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery fouled off back to the screen by Townsend. Count even at a ball and a strike. The Suns start a 3-game series with the Seminole County Scorpions tomorrow night. They'll be here tomorrow night to Sanford Memorial on Friday night, and the series in the month of June in the Florida League will end on Saturday. Townsend sprays one the other way into left field, a base hit, as the Suns have their first hit of the night. It's a Mark Townsend single into left, and the Suns have a runner on first and 2 gone for the Marshall Thundering Herd product in Peter Hutzel. Runner on first in Townsend, has decent speed. Doubt this early in the game the Suns would try to get him moving unless they can time up the big righty in Stumpfig as he comes set with the letters on his jersey, and the throw to first base not in time. Another pickoff throw, not in time. First pitch of the at-bat to Peter Hutzel. Paints the outside corner at the knees at 87 miles an hour, and Hutzel finds himself down in the count, no balls and a strike. 0-1 the count as the big swing and a miss that time from Peter Hutzel, and finds himself down in the count 0-2. Top of the second inning for the Dawgs. It'll be 6, 7, and 8. Maldonado, LaMarche, and Miranda. The 0-2 delivery won't come yet. Another throwback at Townsend, not in time. No balls, 2 strikes. There goes the runner. Pitch is in there, strike 3. The throw went into center field, but it doesn't matter as Hutzel is caught looking at strike 3, and the inning is over. A 2-out single for the Suns does no damage as we head to the top of inning number 2 with your score. Winter Park 0, DeLand 0. The 1-0 delivery swung on and missed by the 6-hole hitter Zeke Maldonado as the count is even on the 6-hole hitter, 1 ball and 1 strike. Neither team got anything going in the first as Perret's 1-1. Big swing and a miss at 87 miles an hour, and the count is 1-2. One-two delivery from Perret elevates the fastball, and the count is 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the 2-2 delivery. He paints the inside corner for strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Perret. Both strikeouts looking of Fontno and Maldonado. 1 gone here in inning number 2 for the third baseman, Luis LaMarche. Base is empty, infield playing back for the Suns. Burke covering the line as a breaking ball from Perret bounces low for a ball, 1-0. Pitch misses the zone again. Or should it take? It is in the zone for a strike. Aces wild LaMarche, 1 ball and 1 strike. As the 1-1 delivery is low for a ball. And the count is 2-1 on Luis LaMarche. The 2-1 delivery is a fly ball down the right field line. Fornari giving it a chase. He gets into foul ground and makes the catch. And there's 2 gone here in inning number 2 as Perret allowed the first 2 batters to reach. One of them not his fault. It was a catcher's interference. He's since retired 5 straight. And there's 2 gone in the second inning for the catcher in Gerardo Miranda. First pitch of the at-bat from the lefty, Daniel Perret, is in there for a strike. Count 0-1 on the Winter Park catcher. 5-6-7 for DeLand, bottom of the second inning. Burke, Pregent, and Omohundro. Next pitch in there for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Perret looking for the 1-2-3 inning. The lefty's 0-2. In there, strike 3, inning over. 3 Ks through 2 innings for Daniel Perret. And he's kept Winter Park off the board yet again. We played 9 innings today, and the Dawgs have been kept off the board by the combination of Beverlin, Chobin, and Perret. We go to the bottom of the second inning. This game remains scoreless. Five, 6, and 7 in the DeLand order. It's Burke, Pregent, Omohundro for the Suns as they face Ryan Stumpfig, whose first pitch is below the knees for a ball. 1-0. A defensive replacement for Winter Park. Daniel Carinci will enter the 9-hole for Colson Hebel. Hebel might have tweaked something. He never came to the plate as Burke hits a sky-high pop-up into shallow left center field. The Dawgs will find it. It's the center fielder, Foytno, who's there to make the play. And quickly 1 gone in inning number 2 for the catcher in Christian Pregent. Suns stay in their neutral orange, their alternate jerseys for game 2. As Pregent will send that one into center, it's down for a base hit. The Suns get their second hit of game number 2. It's a 1-out single by the incoming freshman Christian Pregent, and he'll stand on first with nobody out, or 1 out I should say, for Jeff Omohundro. Dawgs have switched to their road reds. Winter Park red caps with a white front panel and the Winter Park Diamond Dog logo on the front. Red jerseys, white pants for the visitors from Winter Park. First pitch of the at-bat in there for a strike to Omohundro, 0-1. Suns staying in their alternate oranges, black sleeves on the orange jerseys and white pants. Suns are in their orange caps with the black accent as the 0-1 pitch inside to Omohundro. Aces wild to number 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on to 1-1 Jeffrey Omohundro. The main Black Bear ready as the 1-1 pitch is a bouncing ball towards second. 4-6 on to first, scooped in time, and the inning is over. A 4-6-3 double play goes butts to Carinci to Beaker, And the single is eliminated. We've played 2 innings here from DeLand. With your scores, Winter Park Diamond Dogs nothing, the DeLand Suns nothing. Top half of inning number 3 is the first pitch of the inning from Daniel Perrette. Is an off-speed pitch that dances into the zone for a strike 0-1. Suns with 2 hits to Winter Park's 1. Suns have committed the only error as Perrette misses on a fastball low and outside, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch from the left-hander is a foul ball down the left side. Count is 1-2. Carinci, Butts, and Myers. Carinci came into the game for Colson Hebel, who left the game due to an apparent injury as the Suns training staff took a look at him. The 1-2 pitch is outside for a ball. Count 2-2. An update from Omaha after this next pitch. Game 3 of the College World Series tonight, the 2-2. In there, strike 3 at the knees of Daniel Carinci. 4 punch-outs for Daniel Perrette, and there's 1 gone in the 3rd inning. They're in the top of the 1st inning, and it is Michigan that has struck first tonight in Omaha. The Wolverines have put a run on the board in the top of the 1st inning and have 2 on with 1 out. It's Michigan 1, Vanderbilt nothing at TD Ameritrade in Omaha. First pitch of the at-bat from the lefty, Daniel Perrette gets a big swing and a miss from Joe Butts as the count will start. No balls and a strike. Here in DeLand, we are scoreless as the 0-1 from Perrette, 86 miles an hour down Broadway, and the count is 0-2. Joe Butts followed by Adarius Myers, both of whom reached against Perrette in the 1st inning. 0-2 pitch below the knees at 87 miles an hour, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Joe Butts. Now the 1-2 from the lefty Perrette. Chopper down the 3rd base line. It'll be backhanded, but then Wallace loses it on the backhand. It'll be scored officially an E5 off the bat of Butts. Runner on first, 1 out for Adarius Myers. Runner on first with 1 out for Myers. He reached on a catcher's interference his first time up. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. Elsewhere in the Florida League tonight, it is a 4-game slate, including the doubleheader here. There in the bottom of the first inning in Lake Minneola, it is 2-0 Leesburg on top of the Winter Garden Squeeze. And in the top of the third inning at Sanford, Seminole County and Sanford tied at 1. We're in the top of the third inning here. The Suns and Diamond Dogs scoreless. First pitch of the at-bat from Perrette, foul back to the screen by Myers, and the count starts 0-1 on the two-hole hitter, who had a unfortunate end to the last game. He picked up a live baseball after reaching on an error. Burke was unable to scoop it at first. Myers flipped it to him as it rolled down the line. The ball had never been declared dead, and that was the final out of the game. Officially scored an E5 that allowed him to reach first base, and then he is essentially put out on a batter's interference. They put out given to Joe Burke. No balls and a strike. Perrette's 0-1 delivery is fouled back to the screen again. Myers right on top of those first two pitches, and the count is 0-2 on the two-hole hitter for Winter Park. Bottom of the third inning for the Suns, Dixon, McNamara, and Fornari. The 0-2 delivery from the left-hander Perrette in the dirt for a ball. Good stop made by Christian Pregent behind the plate, and the count moves to 1-2. One ball, two strikes. The 1-2 delivery is a fly ball into center field. Not having to move a whole lot in center is Tim Dixon. He hauls it in for the second out as the ever-dangerous Luke Reedy steps in, but against the Suns, he has not been all that dangerous. Reedy is 2 of 12 in 4 games now against the DeLand Suns, or 3, I should say. He sat one of them out. But he has not been able to do much against DeLand pitching, and he'll face the ace of staff here with 2 gone. He checks his swing. He was able to hold up. Going to second base on the wild pitch is Joe Butts. And once again, Winter Park has a runner in scoring position. Count 1 ball, no strikes on Luke Reedy. Tomorrow, the Suns at home against Seminole County. Nate Palmer will go against Quentin Martinez as the 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. Winter Park will be at Pat Thomas Stadium against Leesburg. And Winter Garden will be at Sanford. Next pitch is low and inside to Reedy. 1 ball and 2 strikes on the Winter Park left fielder. Suns looking for a series victory over Winter Park. The 2-1 delivery, low and inside to Reedy, and the count is 3-1. Should Reedy reach, it would be Cole Beaker, who was a flyout victim to left his first time up. Perrette's 3-1 pitch is a high fly ball into shallow right center. Center fielder Dixon has a beat on it. He's there to make the play, and the Suns got Reedy again. He's now 2 of 14 on the season against DeLand. We go to the bottom of the third inning from Melching Field. It's Winter Park nothing, DeLand nothing. A ball and a strike delivered to Tim Dixon in the 8-hole for the Suns. Winter Park and DeLand scoreless as the 1-1 pitch hacked foul by Dixon, and the count is 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes on the right-handed hitting Tim Dixon. And the 1-2 delivery. Dixon fouls it off towards the DeLand dugout and will do another 1-2 delivery. One ball, 2 strikes the count from the right-hander Ryan Stumpfig as his 1-2 comes low and inside on Tim Dixon, and the count is 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch is a bouncing ball up the middle, gloved by Stumpfig on the mound. He'll step off. His throw to first is in time, and Dixon is put out on the ground out. There's one gone here in the third inning for the second baseman, Joe McNamara. McNamara then back to the top of the order, and Hunter Fornari. Suns and Dawgs scoreless bottom of the third inning as the starters have been dominant. 2 hits allowed by Stumpfig, just 1 by Perrette. Bouncing ball on the left side, gloved over by the third baseman LaMarche. His throw is low, but gloved by Beeker. McNamara put out on the ground out, and there's 2 gone in inning number 3 for the top of the order and Hunter Fornari. Fourth inning, Beeker, Foytno, Maldonado for the Winter Park Diamond Dogs. Set from the stretch, first pitch from Stumpfig. He checked his swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Fornari could not believe it. He wanted the home plate umpire to check down at first, but he gets rung up with the first strike anyway, count 0-1. No balls and a strike on Fornari, and the right-hander's 0-1. Fornari takes a mighty hack at that one and cannot connect, and finds himself down in the count, 0-2. Stumpfig looking for his first true 1-2-3 inning. Can't get it on that pitch, fouled off, still 0-2. Suns won the opener of this doubleheader 2-0. Cole Beverlin and Brady Chobin combining on a shutout. The 0-2 delivery is a high pop fly that's going to stay in the infield off the bat of Fornari. First baseman comes on, it's Beeker who makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 inning worked by Stumpfig. We've played 3 innings here in DeLand. Neither team has gotten on the scoreboard. We move along to the top of the 4th inning. This game is scoreless. No balls and a strike from Daniel Perrette. He snaps in a breaking ball there. Nice pitch from Perrette, and he's gotten ahead of Beeker 0-2. Perrette, the Stetson hatter, has been phenomenal thus far. His 0-2 pitch gassed that one up, blown outside for a ball. 1-2 to Beeker. Beeker, Foytno, Maldonado, all were put down their first time up. 3 have reached for Winter Park. 2 have done so on errors. And Perrette gets strikeout number 5 as he punches Cole Beeker for the first time today. He's gotten 5 different guys: Beeker, Foytno, Maldonado, Miranda, and Hebel. And now 4 of the 5 that he's gotten are coming around for their second trip through the order as Jason Foytno will step in, a strikeout victim looking, with runners on second and third in the first inning. Fastball, 87 miles an hour from Perrette, is in there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch coming from the lefty, Perrette. Another swing and a miss. That one fouled off just barely by Foytno. The count is 0-2. The 0-2 pitch from Perrette comes low and outside on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Jason Foytno. The 1-2 delivery from the left-hander, high and outside by Perrette, and the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 delivery is a fly ball into shallow center field. Late break on it, but making the play is Tim Dixon. 2 gone in the 4th inning, as now 5, 10, 13 consecutive batters have not reached base by the hand of Daniel Perrette. 2 of them at that time have reached, both on errors. 4 straight retired since Butts reached on an error as Zeke Maldonado steps in. First pitch of the at-bat from Perrette. Misses outside for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch coming from Perrette. Big swing and a miss by Maldonado. Count is even at a ball and a strike for DeLand, Wallace, Townsend, Hutzel in the 4th inning. 1-1 swung on and missed as Perrette gassed up Maldonado on that one in the high 80s. And 1 strike away is Daniel Perrette from his second 1-2-3 inning. That can't get it on that pitch, high and outside. Seminole County leads Sanford 3-2, bottom 3. Top 2, 3-0 Leesburg. Pitch in there, strike 3 at the knees. Maldonado set down again. It's a 1-2-3 inning by Daniel Perrette, who now has 6 punch-outs on the game. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning, cruising along here as this game is scoreless. Top half of inning number 5 as the Suns went down in order in the 4th inning. Had some difficulties with our soundboard, 4.5 inning or so. Perret will face LaMarche Miranda Carinci, the bottom of the order, as his first pitch is fouled off down the first base line. Perret, at 87 miles an hour on that one, has jumped ahead in the count, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch, time call before Perret can deliver it. The 0-1 delivery from Daniel Perret catches the inside corner for a strike, and Perret is ahead on LaMarche, 0-2. Perret has faced just 3 more than the minimum, as that one is a blooper into shallow right center. It's going to drop in front of Fornari, as Luis LaMarche has the first hit for Winter Park since the leadoff hitter in Joe Butts, as that brings up Gerardo Miranda. First pitch of the at-bat is bunted foul. Count starts, no balls and a strike on Miranda. Lefty on righty. Perret, bunt is shown. This bunt is back to Perret. Perret will turn. His throw to first is in time. So Miranda lays down the sacrifice. One gone in the 5th inning. But LaMarche moves up to second for the 9-hole hitter in Daniel Carinci. Carinci, a strikeout victim looking his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat is another bunt. This one a good bunt down the first base side. Flip to Perret. He can't get there in time. It's a bunt single by Daniel Carinci, and the Diamond Dogs have runners at the corners with 1 out here in the 5th inning, and the second baseman Joe Butts coming to the plate. Runners at the corners with 1 out here in the 5th inning. Top of the order and Joe Butts at the plate. That's going to bring Rick Hall out of the dugout. We'll take a quick break. Hmm? First pitch from Perret inside at 91 miles an hour. 1 ball, no strikes on Joe Butts. Middle infield in double play depth. They would take the double play, obviously. The 1-0 from Perret is a chopper foul down the third base side, and a scissor wild to Butts, a ball, a strike, and an out. Suns looking for a big out here to help them get out of the inning with this game still tied. They've wiggled out of trouble multiple times this game. Can they do it again? Bouncing ball to third. The throw to second in time. The throw to first in time. 5, 4, 3. Wallace, McNamara, Burke, and the inning is over. The Suns do it again. A 5-4-3 double play ends the 5th inning, and the Suns get out of another jam. 3rd time in 5 innings this game that runners have been left in scoring position. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning with your score. DeLand and Winter Park are scoreless. The double play got the Suns out of it, but now the offense will try to do the job as Christian Pregent, who has one of the Suns' 3 hits, takes a strike. It's 0-1 from Ryan Stumpfig as these two teams battling back and forth. 0-1 pitch, low and inside for a ball, and the count is run even on the Stetson Hatter Pregent. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count on the Stetson Hatter Pregent, Omohundro, and Dixon. The 1-1 sent straight back to the screen, and the count is 1-2. Neither team has been able to strike today. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count on Pregent. Winter Park has come closer. The Suns had just 1 runner in scoring position. Pregent scalds one to second, but it's collected by Butts. He throws over to first in time, and there's 1 gone in the 5th inning for the shortstop, Jeff Omohundro. So a runner extinguished to start the inning. Bottom of the 5th inning, Suns and Dawgs are scoreless. DeLand pitching staff has been phenomenal throughout this series. Fouled off by Omohundro. It's 0-1. 91 miles an hour on that one from Stumpvik. Runs have been at a premium between these two teams. 1-0 on Monday night, 2-0 in the opener. We're scoreless here. We've had 3 runs scored in 20 and a half innings of play as the first pitch was a strike, second pitch a ball. Aces wild on Jeff Omohundro, a ball, a strike, and an out. Righty comes set from the stretch, and the 1-1 delivery from Stumpfig is a line drive into right center field, a base hit. Jeff Omohundro puts DeLand with a runner on first with 1 out for the 8-hole hitting center fielder, Timmy Dixon. Dixon grounded out back up the middle his first time up. It may be that the first team to get a big hit and get a run on the board, that might be enough to win tonight. Bottom of the 5th inning of a scheduled 7, remember, with this being a doubleheader. We're scoreless. From the stretch, Ryan Stumpvig. No action behind him as a throw to first base is not in time. From the stretch goes Stumpvig. Runner on first. Stumpvig has a swing from Tim Dixon. It's fouled off, dribbling down the third base line as the count begins 0-1. No balls and a strike. Omohundro, modest lead off of first. They'll turn at him and throw. Back easily in time is Jeff Omohundro. Oh-1 your count, set from the stretch, and the 0-1 delivery is a fly ball down the right field line. It will trail foul into the bullpen, and the count on Tim Dixon is 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes is the count. Set from the stretch, Stumpvig. The 0-2 delivery, breaking ball is just tapped foul by Tim Dixon, and the at-bat stays alive for the Little Rock Trojan, with the Winthrop Eagle, Joe McNamara, standing in the on-deck circle. Next pitch to Dixon, bounces in for a ball. Keeps the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Stumpvig has been great for Winter Park, keeping this game level. The 1-2 pitch from the Diamond Dogs swung on and missed strike 3. Dixon set down on strikes for the first time in this game, and there's 2 gone in the 5th inning for the second baseman, Joe McNamara. Omohundro stands on first after McNamara. It's the top of the order for Nari, Wallace, and Townsend. For Winter Park, it'll be 2, 3, and 4. Myers, Reedy, and Beaker. This game gets past 7. We go to the international tiebreaker. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. 2.5 games played in this series. We have scored 3 runs between the two teams. 2 for the Suns, 1 for the Diamond Dogs. First pitch inside for a ball to McNamara. It's 1-0. One ball, no strikes from the right-hander. Stumpfig comes set at the letters on his jersey. The 1-0 pitch. McNamara fouls it off the batter's box, and the count runs even on McNamara. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and one the count from the stretch. The 1-1 pitch is on the outside corner. McNamara thought about swinging, but holds up. It's on in the zone anyway, and the count moves to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes from the righty. The 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Ball is in the dirt. McNamara dances out of the way of the ball, but the tag is applied. Stumpfig, back-to-back strikeouts, give him 4 for the game. We're through 5. It is still level, 0-0. It's been all pitching as here in the top of the 6th inning, the first pitch to Adarius Myers is fouled off. It is 0-1. Myers is 0 for 2. He reached on catcher's interference and flew out. He fouls that one back to the screen. It's 0-2 as Perrette and Stumpfig have gone shot for shot tonight. Stumpfig, 5 innings, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts. Bouncing ball foul. 5 innings, 4 hits, no walks, 4 strikeouts. Perrette, 5 innings, 3 hits, no walks, 6 strikeouts. As he's ahead right now of Myers, looking for number 7. Did he get it? Yes, he did. Ring up Adarius Myers on the check swing, and there's 1 gone in the 6th inning to bring up Luke Reedy, who will look to get off the schneid against the Suns. Perrette at 76 pitches. If he works quickly in this inning, he could go and come out in the 7th inning. We'll see how quickly he works, though, as the first pitch swung on and missed by Reedy. Count starts 0-1 on the left fielder, who is 0 for today, including Game 1. Pitch 0-1 from Perrette. Fouled off down the right side, and the count quickly 0-2, as Perrette will look for strikeout number 8 here in inning number 6. Suns will have the top of the order in the bottom of the 6th inning. Fornari, Wallace, Townsend. The 0-2 is fouled off the right side by Reedy, and will do it again. 80th pitch, I believe, of the game coming for Daniel Perrette. The 0-2 from Perrette bounces in for a ball. It's 1-2. Pitching has been phenomenal for the Suns today. 12 1/3 shutout innings between Beverland, Chobin, and Perrette. The 1-2 pitch from Daniel Perrette. In there, strike three, he gets Reedy. 8 strikeouts for Daniel Perrette in 5 2/3 innings of work. And I think you can pretty much punch Daniel Perrette's ticket to Sanford next Saturday as well. And especially if he gets the win in this one, you may be punching his ticket to start the baseball game. 2 gone for the left-handed hitting Cole Beaker. First pitch from Perrette, swung on and missed. Beaker misses badly on the breaking ball, and it's 0-1 as Perrette at 82 pitches on the game. Probably it for Perrette as the 0-1 catches the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-2 as pitch number 84 coming for Daniel Perrette. Action is ready in the DeLand bullpen. The 0-2 from Perrette is just off the plate for a ball. It's 1-2. Perrette will look to get strikeout number 9 and strike out the side. Not on that one, 89 miles an hour on the fastball. It's upstairs, 2-2. He'll throw pitch 86. The 2-2 delivery. Fouled off and will do another. This might be it for Daniel Perrette, especially if DeLand gets a run in the bottom of the 6th inning. He'd probably go to Brady Chobin to try to close it out again. The 2-2 pitch from Daniel Perrette is low and inside, and the count is full on Cole Beaker, 3-2. The 3-2 from Perrette in the dirt, ball 4, and Cole Beaker draws a 2-out walk here in the 6th inning to bring up Jason Foytno. Perrette at 88 pitches. And now it's almost becoming a certainty that this will indeed be it for him, but he'd love to get out of the 6th inning with no harm done. First walk surrendered by either team. Perrette set from the belt, deals the first pitch. That one is sent into center field. It will carry to Tim Dixon. He gets a little leap and makes the catch, and the inning is over. 6 shutout innings by Daniel Perrette, but now the offense has to handle their end of the bargain. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. This game remains scoreless. Bottom of the 6th inning. Someone's going to win this game in their final at-bat, be it either the Suns in the bottom of the 6th or one of these teams in the 7th or in extras. No balls and a strike after the foul ball to Fornari. The 0-1 pitch, he fouls off again, and Fornari finds himself down in the count, 0-2. Stumpfig has been uber efficient. He has thrown just 60 pitches on the game. So he has still plenty of time in this game to throw. First pitch of the at-bat that misses the zone comes in from Stumpfig, and the count is 1-2 on the leadoff hitting Hunter Fornari. for an Ari Wallace-Townsend, bottom of the 6th inning, as both of these teams have been unable to score. The 1-2 pitch is a fly ball into left field. Back a couple of steps and making the play is Luke Reedy, and there's one gone in the 6th inning for the third baseman who's 1 for 2 today in Garrett Wallace. If this game goes past the 7th and we remain tied, we go to the international tiebreaker where a runner starts on second. 4 hits for DeLand, 3 hits for Winter Park. Both errors in this game have been committed by the Suns, but neither have come back to hurt them. Fly ball into pretty deep center field, but it comes back down into the glove of Jason Foytno, and quickly there are 2 gone in inning number 6 for Mark Townsend. Someone's going to need to come up with the big hit here tonight. Bottom of the 6th inning of a scoreless baseball game. Gotta think this is going to be it for Daniel Perrette. Brady Chobin warming up in the pen. He is the closer tonight for the Suns. First pitch, big swing and a miss as Townsend chased an inside breaking ball, and he finds himself down in the count, 0-1. Behind Townsend, it's Hutzel, Burke, and Pregen. No balls, 1 strike on Mark Townsend. The 0-1 pitch bounces in for a ball, and the count runs even on the Stetson Hatter. 1 ball and 1 strike. Infield playing back, shifted a little bit. Pull on Townsend, the 1-1. He fouls back to the screen, and the count moves to 1-2. Second baseman playing back on the grass. A 1-2 pitch from Stumpfig, looking to match Perrette. Can't do it on that pitch, misses low and inside. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, deuces wild on Mark Townsend. The 2-2 pitch is a fly ball down the line in left. It is going to be caught by Luke Reedy. It trailed on him in left towards the line, but into the dive he makes the play, and the inning is over. We go to the final inning of regulation, and this game remains 0-0 through 6. The closer is on for the DeLand Suns, and if the Suns win, he might have to get the win tonight as the pitch comes inside and plunks Zeke Maldonado. So the Winter Park Diamond Dogs have the go-ahead run at first with nobody out. Luis LaMarche is 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out today. And he will be the one. We wonder if you're going to bunt here. But you got the 8 and 9 hole hitters behind him in Miranda and Carinci. Chobin comes set from the belt, deals the first pitch. It will be a bunt, but the pitch, 86 miles an hour upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Winter Park 0, DeLand 0. Top of the 7th inning, the final inning of regulation here in DeLand. Chobin comes set from the stretch and deals the 1-0. The bunt is fouled off that time by LaMarche. Count goes, to a ball and a strike. Elsewhere tonight in the Florida League, Sanford leads Seminole County 3-2 in the 5th. Winter Garden has rallied. They and Leesburg are tied 3-3, bottom 4. 1 ball, 1 strike, your count. Runner goes. They're going to try to go hit and run, but instead it's popped up into shallow right field. Catch will be made. Throw back to first will not be in time. Winter Park tried to go fancy and go hit and run, but LaMarche flies out to right for the first out, but just able to get back to first in time is Zeke Maldonado. So a runner is on first for Gerardo Miranda. 1 gone, top of the 7th inning. Suns will have Hutzel, Burke, Pregin at the plate to try to win it one way or the other in the bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch fouled off the foot of Miranda. He finds himself down in the count to the Marshall product Brady Chobin. No balls and a strike. 6 innings, no runs, 3 hits, 8 punch-outs for Daniel Perrette. Spectacular outing for the Stetson Hatter. 0-1 won't come. Chobin throws over to first instead. Suns and Diamond Dogs are scoreless. Top of the 7th inning. And we're only scheduled to play 7. The 0-1 from Chobin misses just outside, and aces are wild at a ball and a strike. Pregent set up outside. Chobin hit it, but did not get the call. Pickoff throw to first, yet again, not in time. Suns looking for the sweep of Winter Park and to take the series. Dogs won 1-0 on Monday night. Suns won 2-0 earlier. The 1-1 from Chobin, low and outside for a ball, and the count on Miranda is 2-1. Carinci in the on-deck circle has a strikeout and a single to his name today. 2 balls, 1 strike, your count from Chobin. His 2-1 delivery is a fly ball into deep center field, but ranging back into right center is Tim Dixon. That ball was well struck into right center, but Dixon had a beat on it the whole way, and there's 2 gone in the 7th inning for the 9-hole hitting Daniel Carinci, and a chance for Chobin to work a 1-2-3 inning and give the Suns a chance to walk it off in the bottom of the 7th inning. Suns walked it off against Leesburg a couple of nights ago, or sometime last week, by Alan Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat, fouled back to the screen at 91 miles an hour. No balls and a strike to Carinci. Throw over to first, not in time. Suns looking for the final out of the inning and give Hutzel, Burke, and Pregent a chance to walk it off. The 0-1 in the dirt for a ball. Count runs even on the 9-hole hitter Carinci. 1-1. If Chobin gets Corinci here, and the game goes into the 8th inning. Corinci would be the guy that would stand on second base for the international tiebreaker. Neither team wants that. The Dogs want to take the lead. Suns want to protect it and then win it in the bottom half as a throw over to first by Chobin. He bounced it, but Burke able to scoop it out and keep the runner out of scoring position in Zeke Maldonado. 3 hits for Winter Park, 4 hits for the Suns. DeLand has committed both errors. 1 in the first, 1 in the third. Neither came back to haunt DeLand. The 1-1 pitch is a fly ball on the right side. Could be trouble down the right field line. Fornari caught it! Hunter Fornari into a slide in the dirt in the outfield, ground in foul territory down the right side. Hunter Fornari makes an outstanding catch in right field in foul territory, and the inning is over. So the DeLand Suns will have a chance to walk it off in the bottom of the 7th inning, but they'll need to get something off of Ryan Stumpfig, who has shut them down tonight. DeLand will look to walk it off in the bottom of the 7th. Four, 5, and 6 will try to walk it off for the DeLand Suns. Peter Hutzel is 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts in the 2 games today. He flew out to center his last time up, but he will try to start the walk-off rally here in the bottom of the 7th inning to give the Suns a sweep of the Winter Park Diamond Dogs. But Stumpfig has been phenomenal. His first pitch misses outside. It's 1-0 on Peter Hutzel, the Calgary, Alberta, Canada native. Played his first year college ball at Iowa Western, then to Marshall. Redshirted this past 2019 season. Stumpfig has missed on back-to-back pitches. It's 2 balls, no strikes on Peter Hutzel. We'll go to the international tiebreaker if the Suns can't score. The 2-0. Hutzel takes it low and inside. And if I'm Peter Hutzel, I'm taking back-to-back pitches. I'm definitely taking 3-0, and I'm taking 3-1 unless it's grooved, something I know I can drive into the gap. Stumpfig's 3-0. In there on the outer half for a strike. It's 3-1 on Hutzel. Good take by Hutzel, and wouldn't be surprised unless it's grooved if he takes another one. Stumpfig's 3-1 pitch. It is a fly ball into center. Swinging 3-1 is Hutzel. He's put out on the fly out. 4 straight flyouts by the Suns. And there's 1 gone here in the 7th inning for Joe Burke. Burke 0 for 2, a fly out to center, and a strikeout. Seven of the 19 outs in this game have been on flyouts. Burke will try to get the Suns' offense going against Stumpfig. First pitch to him. Catches the inside corner for a strike. 83 miles an hour. No balls and 1 strike. From Ryan Stumpfig to Joe Burke. Stumpfig comes set above the belt. His 0-1 pitch is a chopper towards third. It is collected. The throw to first by LaMarche is in time. And there's 2 gone in the 7th inning for Christian Pregent. The final hope for the Suns to win it in regulation is Christian Pregent. Pregent is retired. He becomes the base runner in the international tiebreaker. The onus in the international tiebreaker as Pregent will pop another one up into shallow center. The Suns getting underneath these deliveries, and that ball is caught, and we go to extra innings. We are scoreless in DeLand through 7, and we'll go to free baseball. Carinci will start on second. Pregent will start on second in the respective half innings. International tiebreaker, we go. So the international tiebreaker puts runner on second and nobody out. That runner will be Daniel Carinci. The international tiebreaker sort of functions in a certain way like college football overtime, in a sense that it does have an advantage for the home team because you know what you have to do. If Winter Park does not score at all, major advantage DeLand, because then all you essentially have to do is put down 2 good bunts, you win the ball game. If you get the 1 run across, that's what you're supposed to do. Then if you're DeLand, you have to match, but 1 or 2 big hits can allow you to take the lead. You score more than 1, that's where everything comes in. That's where you take a big advantage. Showing bunt was butts. His bunt is pulled back, and the count starts 1 ball, no strikes on Joe Butts. Brady Chobin will try to get out of this for the DeLand Suns. No more than a run across. That bunt is popped up. Pregent diving attempt, can't pull it in. He popped up the bunt. Pregent, Wallace, and Chobin all try to chase it down. Pregent came close but couldn't quite pull it in, and the count on Joe Butts moves to a ball and a strike. A strikeout here for DeLand, and you still essentially have another chance to put down the bunt if you're Butts. Becomes very big because then you can't have 2 straight unproductive outs. He'll again show bunt. That bunt popped up foul again. This one is back to the screen. So Chobin has been able to get 2 strikes on Butts, and unless Butts is feeling particularly chancy, he's going to have to swing away on this 1-2 delivery. One ball, 2 strikes the count. As set from the stretch, Brady Chobin checks the runner. The 1-2 pitch is fouled off by Butts, and we'll do it again. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Scoreless game, top of the 8th inning. Runner on second is Daniel Carinci. As a result of the international tiebreaker, Chobin looks back at him. The 1-2 delivery, swing and a miss, strike 3. Chobin strikes out Joe Butts, and there's 1 gone here in the 8th inning for the 2-hole hitting right fielder, Darius Myers. Big strikeout for DeLand, and now it takes away the manufacturing of a run if you're Winter Park. Someone's had to come up with a hit unless there's a wild pitch or something that can move Carinci to third. First pitch from Chobin is a line drive into center. That's going to fall in front of Dixon. Dixon is going to throw to third, and that ball stayed in the air long enough that it does not move Carinci. It's a single for Adarius Myers, but the runner stays at second. It fell right in front of Tim Dixon. But Carinci had to wait it out essentially, make sure it was going to fall, and by the time he did, it one-hopped to Dixon, and Dixon was able to get it ahead to third and keep Carinci at second. So now it's first and second with one out. First pitch of the at-bat to Luke Reedy is a line drive into right. Catch will be made by Fornari, and no tag. The throw will come to third. Nice throw by Hunter Fornari to Garrett Wallace. Retires Luke Reedy for the second out of the inning, and the Suns are now one out away from getting out of the international tiebreaker with a 0 and being in phenomenal position to win this game. Essentially, if you can get Omohundro and Dixon to put down good bunts or hit the ball in the right spot, you win the ball game. But Chobin's got to get out of it first. First and second, first pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Carinci aboard on the ITB. A Myers single, but did not move the runner. No balls and a strike from Chobin. His 0-1. Misses a little bit high and outside, and the count is even at 1-1. Chobin will go for the win tonight if he can get out of this inning and then have his teammates walk it off in the bottom of the 8th inning. Chobin's 1-1 delivery, high and outside again. It's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count on the first baseman, Cole Beaker. 0 for 2 today, a fly out, a strikeout, and a walk. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 from Chobin is drilled into deep left center field. That is going to be just out of the reach of the left fielder in Townsend. 2 runs are going to come in to score, and Winter Park has taken the lead 2-0 on a 2-run double by Cole Beaker. And as we said at the top, score none, you're in trouble. Score 1, you've held serve. Score 2, you take the advantage. Advantage, Diamond Dogs. A 2-run double by Cole Beaker. And the Winter Park Diamond Dogs lead it 2-0 here in the top of the 8th inning. That brings up Jason Foytno, as now the Suns will look to stop the bleeding. And they'll need a big hit of their own in the 8th inning. Two nothing Winter Park on the 2-run double by Cole Beaker. First pitch of the at-bat bounces in for a ball. It's 1-0 to Foytno, who's 0 for 3 today. The Carinci run is unearned because it's not the pitcher's fault that runner's on base, but the Myers run is earned, the first run allowed this season by Brady Chobin. The 1-0 pitch is a line drive into left field. There is Townsend, he makes the play, and the inning is over. But Winter Park puts up a 2. In the 8th inning, the Suns are going to need to answer. They'll have Omohundro, Dixon, and McNamara to try to do it. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Winter Park leads DeLand 2-0. Hunter Corbett will be the pinch runner for Christian Pregin. If the game were to go on into the 9th inning, Corbett would go back behind the plate, either him or Rodrigo Montenegro. But Brian Carullo will try to close it out for Winter Park. He's been nearly unhittable for the Diamond Dogs, and the Suns are going to need one big hit or more as the first pitch to Omohundro misses the zone for ball 1, 1-0. One ball, no strikes is your count. The 1-0 to Omohundro. Fouled straight back to the screen, and the count is even. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Corbett stands on second. Carullo checks the runner, the 1-1, outside for a ball. Omohundro back ahead in the count, 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count on Omohundro, and that 2-1 sent into right field. Coming on and making the catch in right is Adarius Myers. Not going to test the runner is Corbett. And there's 1 gone here in the 8th inning for the center fielder, Tim Dixon. Smart play there by Corbett. You don't want to chance the runner, chance getting thrown out. You know you need more than 1 run. So if you're going to get more than 1 run, you're going to get a hit to score anyway. So stay at second base. First pitch to Tim Dixon is a chopper on the right side. It will be gloved by Carullo, and they're going to rule it foul. They're going to say it went off a foot and went foul off of Dixon. So the count will start 0-1 on the 8-hole hitter. Joe McNamara stands in the on-deck circle. Carullo, the righty from the stretch, is 0-1. Slider misses outside for a ball, and the count is aces wild on Dixon. A ball, a strike, and an out. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, the 1-1 pitch. In there for a strike to Dixon, and the count is 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, the 1-2. Dixon hits a ground ball on the left side of the infield. They'll chase Corbett back to second. The throw to first is in time, and the Suns are down to their final out. We said earlier in the broadcast that 1 big hit may be the difference, and indeed that's going to be it tonight. If the Suns can't rally, it'll be the Cole Beaker 2-run double that provides DeLand, provides Winter Park with the split in this doubleheader. Rodrigo Montenegro will pinch hit for Joe McNamara. Checking the runner. And the first pitch to Montenegro. 86 miles an hour at letter height for a strike, and Montenegro finds himself down in the count, 0-1. Corbett still stands on second base, has not been able to move up, but the Suns know that they can't try to chance that. Is that one in there for a strike as well to Montenegro, and the count is 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes your count to Rodrigo Montenegro from Brian Carullo. Carullo's 0-2, singled into left field, a base hit. The Suns are going to send Corbett around third, and the throw will not come. Smart play by Winter Park. Instead of throwing home, they just get it in, knowing that it leaves Montenegro. But Rodrigo Montenegro makes it interesting. A single, an RBI single by Montenegro, and the Suns are within a run. It's 2-1. That brings up Hunter Fornari, who represents the winning run. Can the Suns strike off of Carullo? Fouled off as ahead of that one was Fornari, who finds himself down in the count, 0-1. Just 6 runs scored in this series, 3 by both ball clubs. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed as the breaking ball fools Fornari, who finds himself down 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, the 0-2. Fornari hits a slow roller towards second. Second baseman bobbles it, but he gets it back in time. And the throw to first gets Fornari, and that's the ball game. A split of tonight's doubleheader here in DeLand, as DeLand wins the opener 2-0, and the Diamond Dogs win the nightcap 2-1. The winning pitcher tonight, Brian Stumpvig. Brady Chobin takes the loss, and Brian Carullo gets the save. The DeLand Suns will be back in action tomorrow night right here at Melching Field as they take on the Seminole County Scorpions. Winter Park will head to Pat Thomas Stadium to face the Leesburg Lightning. That'll do it for tonight's broadcast of DeLand Suns baseball for our entire crew here at Melching Field in DeLand. I'm Ryan Murphy, saying may green be the grass beneath you, may blue be the skies above you, and may tomorrow be at least a little better than today for the DeLand Suns as they split with the Winter Park Diamond Dogs. They win 2-0, lose 2-1.